Hi everybody, I'm putting on my makeup today and I thought I would chat to you guys about how things are going with my life, how YouTube full-time is going, 2 months in, and some craziness that's been going on. So this is a one eyeshadow look and it is a great lazy day face. Before anything happens, of course, always this, and now this. Very hot. I'm using the Bare Minerals Prime Time Oil Control Primer. It doesn't really feel like a primer. It doesn't have that silicone feeling where it makes your skin feel silky afterwards. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but meh. There's always construction going on in this house. A lot of you guys have said that I need to get a mic. Let me get into this story. If you follow me on social media, I'm using MAC liquid foundation. If you follow me on social media, I kind of had a little meltdown on Snapchat. It's pretty dramatic, not that dramatic, but I dropped quite a lot of money investing on this channel. So I bought a new lens, a new mic, and some other things. I'm gonna make a YouTube equipment haul or like what I film with later on, but I realized that I bought the wrong lens. I bought the lens that does not mount to my camera unless I get, well, let me turn off the heat. It's like fuzzy. So unless I had an adapter which makes the camera heavier and is just additional money that isn't necessary, then this lens wouldn't work on my camera. And I was so excited to use this lens because I could do a lot more close-up shots. So I paid $50 customs. I'm using Tarte's clay concealer. I paid $50 customs and like $60 shipping, and it's a used lens, so I thought I was saving money, but I just sent it back to get returned, had to pay for return shipping, so right there I'm out about $120 for nothing. So I had a mini freak out. And also, like, the week before I was at Dave & Buster's with my friends, and I had $40 in my pocket in case I wanted to add more points onto my card. And I was like, you know what, you're poor, Letitia, so why don't you not spend that money? And I was really proud of myself for not spending that money until I got home and realized, oh shit, I dropped the $40, I don't know where it is, and yeah. Could have spent it on more games, but I ended up just losing it. So that kind of gave me a hard time. I couldn't go to, I had a hard time falling asleep that night. Then my mic came in the mail and I bought this open box version thinking that, oh, it's so much cheaper than regular price, only to realize that it didn't come with all the parts that I needed. So that was like fuck up number 3 within a week. These are all just really stupid mistakes that could have been avoided if I had just read the instructions, if I had just read closely and double checked that this was the right lens and that the mic included everything, and if I didn't just pocket $40 instead of putting it in my wallet. Mercury is in fucking retrograde, guys. I kind of got into a bit of a anxiety because income is going to be unsteady for a while, and I have rent to pay. I'm using this Smashbox thing. I really want to be able to pull my own weight, and it just feels so good to be spending your own money and not somebody else's money. Stefan was very supportive, and he said that he would, help out if anything goes wrong, but I don't want him to help out. I want to do it myself. Talked to my mom about it too. And my mom was like, your mental health is worth more than anything you can buy, which is very true. So I got out of it. I'm just trying to get past that right now. In terms of the new year, I'm actually getting a lot of freelance gigs, which I am very surprised about because my portfolio, I don't share my portfolio unless people ask for it. It's kind of all been word of mouth, which is amazing, but unexpected. I was hoping for freelance to be just kind of a part-time thing and not be my biggest investment in time because I want to focus on growing this channel. But at the moment, I haven't been really getting any gigs off YouTube, and I've been getting a lot of gigs off freelance. I'm doing this on purpose, contouring just a little bit of the sides with remainder of the bronzer. Bronzer is pretty light, actually. Buildable. Maybe it's just bright. Freelance gigs have been coming in, which is really good. I'm just trying not to let it become my biggest priority because I need to focus on growing this channel. I want to do a lot of things with this channel. I'm not even going to use eyelid primer. I'm using my Inglot palette. I'm going to take a random eyeshadow brush, pretty much. Take this color and just go over it. This red eye trend I'm really digging. Looks like you have allergies, but I really like it. So it's a nice pop of color. A lot of people have been asking me, Letitia, how's freelance life going? Well, it must be really nice to not worry about work. But it's definitely a different kind of stress. So I'm bringing this underneath my eye a little bit. It's a different kind of stress in the sense that, yes, there are great perks of my commute being 5 seconds long and being able to work off my own schedule and having different things to do every day. It's a little bit different in the sense of I am always thinking about work. There is never a time where I'm not thinking about how to make this better, what I can do next, and the hours are longer. I actually end up working longer hours, which I'm sure you guys hear a lot with freelancers. But the great thing is that it doesn't really feel like work. It just feels like you're working for yourself. I'm just cleaning up the smudgy bits. You're just working for yourself and you're investing that kind of time into yourself. And so you feel you're just always motivated to do stuff. I guess another challenge is that people kind of come up and talk to you and they say, oh, like, let's hang out, let's go out and let's do this. Or people call you and they want to talk and stuff. But it's funny because in my last job, I was on my phone all the time because I was, just being on top of my social media and kind of working 2 jobs at once. Whereas here, it's like, if I'm filming, I'm not going to pick up my phone. Or if I'm in an editing zone, I will not pick up my phone either. I'm going to use Inglot gel liner. I've been getting into gel liners lately. Or I've been getting used to working with gel liner. I find that the staying power is much better than liquid liners. And it doesn't smudge as easily for me. It's just the way that you apply it is a little different. What were we talking about? How many times do I say this? I say this all the time. So before quitting my job, I had budgeted myself to last about 6 months, and maybe if I really stretch it thin, I could last about a year with absolutely no income. And then I think about a month in, I already started sweating a little, and I'm like, I think I need to go and get a part-time job and work at Starbucks and have some income to at least help out, because all I see is my bank account dwindling. Keeping in mind that it's the end of the year and agencies have maxed out their budgets, or brands have maxed out their budgets, and it's hard to talk while doing this, and they aren't willing to spend on more things. So at that time, it'd be hard to find work anyways. But I had my friends to keep me in check, and they're like, Letitia, you're worrying already. You just started on this, so relax a little. And they're right, as usual. I tend to freak out about stuff like this very easily. But at the same time, it'd be kind of nice to work at Starbucks. I'm not the kind of person that I don't shoot for the stars in terms of my dreams. I feel like I'm going to be that kind of person that hops around interests and finds work that I'll feel fulfilled in, that might not necessarily pay much, but would at least get me by. And being a barista sounds like fun. Oh, wow, I'm surprised I did this pretty well. Let's see if I can match it up. But I think that it would be very interesting, having your regular customers, getting to know a lot of different people that come in and out, and meeting a lot of creative types, which I was very lacking in my previous job, is being surrounded by like-minded people that just wanted to create things and work together and inspire each other, I guess. So far the channel has been... Am I talking about this too much? Is this... well. So far the channel has been doing really well in terms of me actually uploading content twice a week, and feedback. My Girl Talk series that I started last Thursday. Was it last Thursday only? Yeah. I've been watching Chelsea on Netflix, and I was never expecting to relate to Chelsea Handler. I didn't really understand her humor. And I still don't really understand her humor, but her angle and her approach to her talk show was very inspiring, and I thought, you know what? That's amazing. And I have a lot of opinions, and I would like to talk about things that were important to me, but I was also very worried that since these topics were controversial and everybody from all walks of life come from YouTube, like maybe I'll have men that stumble across the channel that aren't... this is different. That aren't sharing the same mindset, or are maybe more traditional in their views, and they'll completely bash the videos that I upload, and I thought that would make up at least half the comments, but one video down, it's been really good, and I'm so happy to see that my subscribers, or the people that are watching, we actually have very similar stances on, the topic that we talked about last time was dressing slutty, but I'm going to be going into everything: relationship, finances. I don't know what I'm going to talk about next week, but we'll find out. Anyways, the reception was really, really outstanding. I was quite shocked, actually, and now very motivated to do more. Hence why I tried to invest in a mic And then I screwed it up. Blush. So a couple of hiccups along the way. A little mini meltdown, which I expected. But so far okay. So far, not bad. I'm gonna do highlight now with this Vichy liquid highlighter. It's kind of messy, but quite like it. If it's too wet though, it tends to wipe off your blush. Oh, and then a drill is going off. That was really fast, right? So I'm almost done. I'm going to curl my eyelashes. I'm gonna have a house party or a housewarming party here in a couple of weeks, and my girlfriends are coming over and we're gonna have a hot pot night. Sounds like, yeah, it's gonna be a lit housewarming. Just lots of partying around the stove. I'm not really an open mouth mascara person. I don't really know how this helps. I guess I kind of do that face, the Obama face. Actually, speaking of Obama, I named my palm plant. I asked you guys on Instagram if you could help me name my palm plant, and I got amazing names. Somebody suggested Pamela Anderson, and of course, puns are the best. And then my friend Laura said Obama Rama or something, and I'm like, no. This is like a day after Obama's closing speech. But then I thought, Obama! Obama! That's the best name ever. I thought I was really smart. And then Laura's trying to take all the credit, but I'm not gonna let her. I'm gonna take half the credit because I came up with Obama in honor of the best family, American family that I know. Oh, aside from my cousins, hey, that live in Maryland. They're the best American family I know. Never mind. So I'm just gonna do a quick pencil eyebrow today, just cause, yeah. If we're gonna make this lazy, we might as well go lazy all the way. And eyebrow pencil is my easiest, laziest eyebrow. Imagine if you had a lazy eyebrow. I don't know about you guys, but I always thought Obama was a fox. A fox. And everybody's going shit crazy about Justin Trudeau, and everybody thinks Justin Trudeau is super hot. I don't care for him. I'm not into it. I don't think... Personality, wonderful. Seems like a great prime minister so far. But Obama can get it. Yeah. And Michelle Obama can get it. So sad to see that family go. I haven't seen that speech, but I saw snippets of it, and of course, burst into tears. This Kiehl's lip balm, made with squalane. I always say squalene, but squalane. Do you guys know what squalane is? Squalane, your vagina makes squalane. Sharks make squalane. That's the stuff that naturally lubricates. Actually, I don't know why sharks need squalane. But our vaginas do. It's just natural lubricant. So, I don't know how they either chemically, artificially produce it, or if they extract it from the sharks, or humans. But this lip balm is really, I think, the best lip balm I've ever had. And it's mango flavored. It's not vagina flavored. It's okay. Well, this is a little stumpy. line my lips with Maybelline in Rose. This is NYX Soft Matte in Stockholm. It's a really nice nude shade. It's a little peachy. All done. I really love putting on these chatty get ready with me videos and watching other YouTubers chit chat about life. Oh wait, I should take this out so I look complete. This is the final look. Very super easy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you follow me on social media at look under here and on Twitter at _look under here. Come find me. I started streaks with some of you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.